The real answer to your question is that when it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart.
Come to the deep end, yeah, where it's dark. G-locked like a pit, but a wound like a shark. Black tips on the 5-7 looking like darts. We are not the same, you can tell us apart. Let me slow the flow down, come on, let's walk. Change the whole game, let's talk. Look at it now, then look at the start. Look at me now, so why would you start? Swing on me over bars, I slide on them, but this ain't a walk in the park. Catch a ride shotgun in his will. I bet you I'm sawing it all. Nigga, I'm an Israelite and a gangster, so do not compare me to y'all. You can lose an ear over one to mine, compare me to Peter, that's all. The smaller you are, the farther you thrown. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. Listen for what? You ain't accomplished what you telling me to do. These niggas is off. I keep the commandments, you calling the law. It's written in stone, the hands of God. The 3, 5, 7, hold 9. And I'm still beating the
Jump
odds.
out the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. We ain't had to step foot off the porch. When we had the ops outside the door, we just grabbed the pound, they count the asses down, and they ain't come back no more. I ain't even want to sell crack no more. Fiends was calling back and forth. We was in too deep, I couldn't get no sleep. Fiends knocking at the door. I was out late night swimming with the great whites. Had to slang white just to get the pay right. On the block all night to the daylight. Thank the Lord out of the game, cause it ain't right. You don't even know the half that I've been through. Hopefully you'll never ever had to. Street shit get nutty like cashews. And be on damn niggas that'll blast you. Leave you outside stiffer than a statue. They'll blast you like they never met you. That's how they do you. Treat you like they never even knew you. Put that metal through you like voodoo. Better keep your feet on land, that's the porch. We out in the street swimming in the deep end with the sharks. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that
I just did this just cause. Let's get it. I know I ain't touch a M yet, I just seen rich. Rare breed, she lying, she say she ever seen this. My man is set the pick, I take the shot on some screen shit. Choppers rule everything around me, yeah, we cream shit. Polite with it, wipe a nigga nose if he seems sick. Make sure your vest's 100 proof, this 40-liter scene lit. Pieces of activists, you can tell how it lean shit. Going on a 3-peat, just look at who my team with. You been afraid, lemon squeeze on it, see what your minutes made. Once smoke, sitting with the spirits like I'm shooting sage. 100 deep strong on your block, look like we throw parades. Knock his lights out with a hook, that's how I'm throwing shade. War mode, I ain't dropping bombs, bitch, I throw grenades. She asks when I'ma cut my braids, I tell her when I'm Noah's age. Punch after punch, listening to me like you catching phase. Ain't afraid to close the curtain, I just let you set the stage. Do what I want and you just move when they move. Reinvented myself, I came back and I stayed to it. Never seen nothing or heard nothing, I played stupid. Finessed them 2 times like it's cool when they do it. Never lacking, can't run off with the front or back and only fuck with dimes. That's why I'm walking with a Max and let it rain just for you. got the gun from Act. I ain't boxing, catch a Philly shell when I get the snap. Switches make the G-Lock sound different, get a blick of accent. Yes, I'm an Israelite. No, it ain't no need to ask. Yes, I am Christ-like. Don't understand why you mad. They say I'm cocky. When I tell the truth, they say I brag. Following my moves won't lead to the same path. Designers on your feet ain't more expensive than the toe tag. Ain't with the respect as a person. Ain't giving no pass. Till you touch one of mine, you don't really know rad. You a cornball with money, so we make popcorn. Dropped off from Astro World. I was not born, but still fucked the world up with a pair of Travis Scott's on. Trespass, I raised the cow like get off my farm. Or you thicker than blood on my crown where it got porn. Started looking for new comp, old ones got born. Sleeping on me, stop snoring, no let them keep dreaming. Bet they'll wake up when they see the fear of God and a demon. Everybody top 3 and they not 2 or they not 3. No matter how you put it for sure, they is not me. I ain't gonna say that they copy, but they copy. Live rent free in a bitch head, this my prime, who they playing for? I ain't taking less, I demand more. Any place I touch, I own. I'm the landlord. Fell a few times on my feet is what I land on. All facts, ain't with the storyteller, that's what the gram for. How the hell so many guns, I used to think that's what my hands for. Lord teach my fingers to fight and make my hands war. Never been defeated, all 10 is what I stand on. You visiting, this my world, that's what I stand on. And I ain't do this to remind y'all. I did this to remind you. Let's go.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look.
The city eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Fierce taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how them crackers turn this childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Never light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence,
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Yes, you said. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me, maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood cell. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember Johanna's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fast for our babies to pass through in the day of our king's reign. I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I did it, nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for it, I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. And it feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. Try and blow these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, find me. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride,
no means no, it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking. I'ma school them niggas like they.
Right now. You're live.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh, Shimon, Shah, Barak, Thumb, Yahweh, Shemar, somebody, Shimon, Shah, Priest and Officer, Parker, Zachariah, the I.S.U.K, under Commander Gen.YAHANNA. Holding down the Brotherhood unity class today. And I.S.U.K is here to teach blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians that they are the biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You understand what I'm saying? If your father is a so-called black man, a so-called Hispanic man, so-called Native American Indian man, you are an Israelite that the Bible speaks of. And in this book, it consists of our records. It consists of things that we're supposed to do and don't do. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
We got our traditions in this holy book.
Right.
We got our holy days in this holy book.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, we're going to start off with Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Right.
I mean, repetition is key for our people to put in their brain.
Right.
This important scripture that I always bring out.
Right.
In the Brotherhood class, man, because it's so heavy that we have to start applying this scripture in our everyday life, especially when you start to understand who you are, man. Because as soon as you know who you are, find out who you are, now it's up to you to take the next step to change. And coming into I.S.U.K and following the priests and the prophets of the Lord is going to steer you in the right way. It's going to help you get to that point. Now, if
wow.
you could, you got it.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
For thou art an holy people.
Listen, for thou art an holy people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we're supposed to be a holy people. Holy just means separate. Alexa, shut up. We're supposed to be a holy people, man. Holy just means separate. Kodash in the Hebrew, you understand? We are a separate people.
Come. Unto the Lord thy God.
Listen, unto the Lord thy God. We're supposed to be separate unto the Lord thy God. What would that mean, being separate unto the Lord thy God? We can't do what America do. You understand what I'm saying? We can't do what all these other nations do. We got to do what's according to this book, what's according to our God. Keep going.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Listen, the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, which means we exclusively belong to the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? We are special to the Most High. You know what I mean? Even when we sin, we are still special in a sense. You understand what I'm saying? But in the world, you're not special. You want to be with all these philosophies, man, and you following all these other gods, man. You're not being treated special. You go inside Islam, you're not special. When you're in Christianity, you're not special. Understand all these other religions, you are not special. But the Lord thy God said you are special. You understand what I'm saying? We do everything better than our oppressor.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We do everything better than the other nations. You understand what I'm saying? The Bible says that we are the salt of the earth. You know what I mean? We have a whole bunch of flavor that other nations don't have. You understand what I'm saying? Just like in America, majority of black folks invented everything.
Right.
Everything. I'm not even like no oppressor really has a history of inventing anything.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? As far as like the things that makes up a community or empire. You understand what I'm saying? They had nothing. They're only good at packing and selling our inventions. You understand? Making it theirs. You understand what I'm saying? They have nothing, technically.
Right.
And we're supposed to be a special people. We need to start acting like that, man. We need to come back to this book and
right.
that I.S.U.K has in their possession and teach our people, like, y'all gotta I gotta stop maybe doing the things of this world, man. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Listen, we're supposed to be above all people that's upon the face of the earth, man. We're not supposed to be under anybody. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we're supposed to be the ruling class. We're
Right.
supposed to be the first class citizens, man.
Right.
We're not supposed to be under anyone. It wasn't intended for us to be in this manner. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, if you could, can you give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15, I believe?
Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, so 28 and verse 15.
Go ahead.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Listen, it will come to pass if we will not listen to the Lord thy God. Keep going.
to observe, to do all his commandments,
To observe and to do all his commandments. You understand? Keep going.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
And his statutes and his commandments that he command us this day. Go ahead.
that all these curses,
That all these what?
curses, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
Well, I can read it from the top.
Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Hey, it's like, officer, listen, we don't care about the English language, man. Like TikTok talking about it's called English, man. We speak Hebrew over here.
Right.
We didn't give a damn about English.
Right.
English is a bastardized language anyway.
Right.
It came from all different languages, especially Hebrew. So why do you think I care about English? Like in that too, you don't even own English. Let's get back to being special. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't even own English. And it's crazy that how the oppressor want to come and be puffed up like he's that guy when he didn't even create his own language that he speaks.
Right. He got from Japheth.
Yeah, he got to run to the better people, man.
Right.
You ain't create anything. But you want to come and talk about English. You're not the authority of English. You can't tell me how to speak English. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we speak slang over here.
Right.
The Bible is written in slang.
Right.
And I mean, it's not written in what you think it is. That's why y'all don't understand it, because y'all not us.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Sorry, let's go back to the scriptures.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15.
Look on slide. I don't even have a costume on. I have a shirt and pants and boots.
Come.
Oh, you want to know where my headpiece came from? Yeah, y'all can't get this.
Right.
We different. We the salt of the earth, so we can wear this type of stuff.
Right.
And if I could also buy, this what makes us special.
Right.
We walk around with our dawadas on, with our headpieces and with our crowns on.
Right.
We stand out. Listen, they want to make jokes, but they're looking at us.
Right.
They're paying attention to us.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If people that does this type of stuff on TikTok, I mean, let me entertain these nuts on TikTok. You know why they on TikTok? You want to know why people so much want to belittle you and say these things? Because they have low self-esteem. They hate themselves, so they gotta big themselves up to make themselves feel better. Because their mother don't love them, their father don't love them,
Right.
the whole world don't love them, or they feel like the whole world don't love them. That's why they act the way they act.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They can't get women. You know what I mean? Much polygamy. You know what I mean? They can't get no women. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is what makes black men special. Because we can walk around with these headpieces and don't give a damn about what you say.
Right.
We can walk around with our holy garments and don't give a damn what you say, because Christ wore these garments. You want to talk about a costume? Christ, listen, we dress the way Christ dressed.
Right.
Understand that, man. Like, we don't give a damn about what you say. You on the internet. All right, let's go. So let's go back to the top. Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 20.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
It
God.
will come to pass if we don't listen to the Lord thy God, man. Keep going.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To observe, to do all these commandments. Keep going.
And his statutes.
And his statutes. Go ahead.
Which I command thee this day.
Which I command thee this day. Keep going.
That all these curses.
All these what?
Curses.
All these curses will what?
Shall come upon thee.
Listen, this is the main reason why we're in the predicament we're in now, because we are under curses. You understand? We are cursed because we stopped listening to the Most High God. You understand what I'm saying? We start to celebrate Christmas, start to celebrate Thanksgiving. We start going inside these different ideologies and religions. This is the main reason why we're in the predicament we're in now. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, you can do Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It will come to pass when you don't.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It shall come to pass that if you start to listen to the Most High God, listen very carefully to what the Most High God has to say. Keep going.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe, to do all his commandments. Go ahead.
Which I command thee this day.
Which he command you this day. Go ahead.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
The Lord thy God will set thee on high. So which means is you're going to be above everyone when you start keeping these commandments, man.
Right.
And guess what? Once all blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians start to follow these commandments and we start to be set on high, none of these weirdos on TikTok can say whatever they say.
Right.
They're gonna have to bow down to the princes of power, and serve us.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what they're gonna have to do.
Right.
All these nuts and weirdos on TikTok is gonna have to serve us. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you black and Hispanic Native American Indian doing this, man, you should be ashamed of yourself going against your brother, because that's like brotherhood, man.
Right.
Listen, be making jokes about your brother is lacking brotherhood, man. If I may, Gen.YAHANNA brought that up yesterday, man. Like, you lack brotherhood once you want to try to belittle your brother for trying to change black people's lives, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? You want to be funny. You're the funny guy. You know what I mean? Listen, Most High gonna deal with anyone that comes against the I.S.U.P.K, man. So make all the jokes that you want, man. Now, if I could, somebody said something about our headpieces. It said, why do you wear the headpiece? Because I'm a priest.
Right.
Priests are to wear the headpieces, man. Ain't that a good man, sir? Because we're supposed to wear these headpieces. You understand what I'm saying? We're supposed to wear these headpieces because we're priests of the Lord. And that's our ancestors wore these headpieces, man.
Right.
We're not African if you think about that. We're not African, but we do wear our headpieces, man. We wear headdresses, you understand what I'm saying?
I think I got a precept too. I just need a second.
And man, we definitely do wear our headpieces because we are ordered to do so, man, because we're priests of the Lord, man. Who doesn't know Hebrew? No sweat. They think we don't know Hebrew, man. I swear my name is Hebrew. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, like the priests and prophets, we wear headpieces that when we teach classes and we go to camp, we put our headpieces on. Right. When we go wake our people up, we put our headpieces on, man. And we call these crowns, man. This is a crown on my head, man. You know what I mean? Only men of the Lord will wear these crowns. If you're in the world, you can't wear this, man. Allah is garbage, man. You know what I mean? Allah is garbage. Allah is a rock in Mecca that people kiss.
Right.
That's what Allah is, man.
I got the precept. This is about when Ezekiel, the story when Ezekiel wasn't doing the work of the Lord because of his woman, because of his wife, and the Lord killed his wife. And he told Ezekiel, don't cry for her, put on your meat tree, put on your headpiece,
right,
and go teach to the people. So this is the book of Ezekiel starting at 24 and verse 15. Also the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 16, Son of man, behold, I take away from thee the desire of thine eyes with a stroke. That's his wife.
Right.
Yet neither shalt thou mourn nor weep, neither shall thy tears run down. Verse 17, forbear to cry, make no mourning for the dead. Bind the tire of thine head upon thee.
What?
Bind the tire of thine head upon thee, and put on thy shoes upon thy feet, and cover not thy lips, and eat not the bread of men. Verse 18, so I spake unto the people in the morning, and at even my wife died. And I did in the morning as I was commanded. So he went to camp with his headpiece on.
Right. He went to camp with his headpiece, man. And Shalom, how Shalom, I try to die. So the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians of the, of the Bible, they are Israelites. I just spoke English. Anyway, I got another question. Yeah. Listen, I'm not Muslim, man. I'm an Israelite.
Right.
Islam is garbage. Give me that, what's that?
The curses?
No, I want that too in the dumb rock. Give me the wood stone and give me the dumb rock.
Come. The dumb rock, I need a little bit more.
Dumb idol. Something like.
Okay, idol.
I did. So give me the wood stone.
God.
And we're gonna read one of the curses that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians face today, man. This is why we're in a predicament we're in, because we want to follow Islam. We want to follow Christianity. What have Christianity and Islam did for black people? I just need to know, because I'm in Philadelphia, and the most unaliving and drug dealing and evilness come from the Christian church and the Muslims. It's just a fact. You don't see men that know that they're Israelites going out and committing crimes, especially brothers in the I.S.U.P.K. You don't hear it, that's non-existent. And if we ever find out that's going on, you're getting kicked out of school. We don't allow that. We take action when we find out somebody is doing certain things amongst us because that makes us look bad.
Right.
We already get a bad rep for being black, Hispanic, Native American Indians doing all these things. Like, I just got finished talking to a brother trying to get him not to be the stereotypical black man.
Right.
That these oppressors look at us as.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We cannot be the stereotypical black man that these oppressors look at us as, so they can find a reason to try to have an argument with us about, black on black crime. We try to go by the black on black crime. Y'all killing each other, y'all unaliving each other, y'all selling each other drugs. That's a stereotypical black man. I'm not a stereotypical black man. I'm not an average black man. You understand what I'm saying? You got the scripture?
Yeah, I got the scripture.
All right, this is one of the curses that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians go through. Let's face it today.
It could be, the one you're looking for could be Habakkuk 2:19. I'm not sure though. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
You say he shall scatter thee from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth. So we are everywhere. Blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indians, we are everywhere. We in the UK, we in South America, we in North America, we in Mexico, we everywhere. Keep going.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
We shall what?
Serve other gods.
Listen, we shall serve other gods. You understand what I'm saying? And we're about to find out what those gods are. Keep going.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Listen, neither thy father, we didn't know these gods, man. We serve a power out of Highland in the Hebrew, if I may. Because I think we can't speak Hebrew. Out of Highland, but they might think of it as an Elohim, right? the dumb ones that don't have no authority over our language, gonna say Elohim.
Right.
We're gonna say Al-Hayyam. Our power, we ain't know none of the other powers. They did. Listen, those powers were carnal. Our power is unfathomable. You can't even fathom it.
Right.
Understand what I'm saying? Keep going.
Even wood and stone.
Either wood or stone. What is the wood? What is the Christian cross, the Roman cross? Understand? They used to persecute and unalive people on. The stone is that Kaaba stone that's in Mecca. Understand what I'm saying? That people kiss. And I don't understand. I was just watching the video again. I gotta find it. Next class, I'm gonna send you that video. We're gonna look at these people go crazy trying to kiss this stone.
Right.
You kissing the stone? There's millions of people kissing this stone, man. And you telling me out of a million people, none of them got some type of venereal disease, some type of herpes,
right?
And y'all kissing the same stone in the same place. That's disgusting, man.
Right.
That's violent disgusting, man.
Right.
Good night. Now, yeah, it is the
Habakkuk 2:19.
I don't want to come. Now you could get that.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 19.
Go ahead.
Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake.
Right.
To the dumb stone, arise.
Listen, man. I got this. I got brought out in Deuteronomy, one of the curses about the wood and stone, man. Y'all think Christianity is the true way to God? Y'all think Islam is the true way to God? But those religions are dead.
Right.
They don't help black people. Christianity is not for us. Islam is not for us, man. This is why we're in the predicament we're in. Like, I know tons of Muslims. Majority of my brothers and sisters in the world are Muslims. Like I know personally. Mm-hmm. And I look at their life, and it's rough. But they're supposed to be following their God, right? Why would I come inside the I.S.U.P.K, I get my stuff together? I'm expected to lead and have a higher standard than most. Right. You go inside these churches, inside these Muslim mosques, they're not enforcing these laws. Right. When I came to the I.S.U.P.K, I can't smoke weed. Right. I can't go unalive a brother. Right. I can't sell drugs. Right. I can't go sleep with a woman and put her away. Right. I can't do none of those things. Right. That's why I was kicked out this school, man. Right. I was kicked out the body of Christ. I was kicked out the truth. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? You go to all these other religions and people, whoever you want to be. Listen, you could be a penguin in these religions. They accept you. Now, if I could, listen, I really got a cousin or somebody, and I don't know what she'll know. She trying to be a man. She trying to act like a Muslim man. That's how deep it is, man. You can't do that up in here.
Right. Right.
You can't do that up in here.
Right.
Like literally, you can't.
Right.
Like that's just disgusting, man. They say, "Woe unto them that saith to the wood, awake." You think your God is alive? Your God is dead.
Right.
Your God is your God is on a journey. Where is your God at?
Right.
My God out here putting in work. Your God somewhere in the strip club smoking a cigarette.
Right.
Your God is somewhere hanging on your neck. That's your God. Listen, don't you know they kiss that cross, right?
Right.
Listen, they kiss that cross, and also they do that thing. You know what Catholics do? I don't want to do it, but you know they look with their mouth, they
right.
do it, and they cross their chest.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. They do all types of dumb things, man.
Right.
I just seen the Muslim thing and just praying anywhere.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Right.
You were supposed to be praying. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then he's selling our people cigarettes. And this is an Arab. Their God is disgusting, man.
Right.
Their God is not living.
Right.
Their God is somewhere trying to destroy our people.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's
That's the only.
Well, so like that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about their gods is only meant as a snare or a trap to us, because we have the living God, the Most High God, Yahweh. And we follow any other gods outside of Him, we fall and we get cursed. So you're right, Partizan. Their gods is a trap to us.
And listen, yo, and the Bible was saying this, so don't get mad at me. I'm a hater. Don't get mad. The Bible called your stone dumb. and if I could, people want to call us stupid, crazy. They don't even know what dumb means.
Right.
See, they think dumb is like being stupid. Right? Dumb is actually being like you can't speak, you can't talk.
Right.
That's what dumb is.
Right.
That rock can't talk to you.
Right.
That rock is not alive. It can't wake up because it's not alive.
Right.
It's a mineral. That's all it is. And wood is good for building houses and keeping us warm.
Right.
That's all wood good for. Right. That's all. So don't get mad at me because your God is dumb. You understand what I'm saying? That disgusting piece of wood is stupid and dumb. Now, if you could, Officer Bob, can you give me I want Psalm chapter.
I just want to say, if I could, Partizan, it's like in Islam and these other religions, they worship things that have less authority than them.
Right.
Like in the sense of like they're human, they have more. Like we're supposed to have dominion over everything on the earth.
Right.
But you make something of the earth that's less than you, greater than you.
Right.
So it gets very damaging.
Right.
Go ahead.
And they don't even understand, right? And it's crazy. Somebody called me a black Edomite.
That's not possible.
And listen. If they see my father, they wouldn't be saying that.
Right.
They would not be saying that.
Right.
Because I'm light skinned. You know, call me black Edomite. You ain't even see my father. Then before you say that, my father like my complexion. Like you are who your father is according to the Bible, man.
Right.
Black, Hispanic, American Indians. If your father is a black, Hispanic, American Indian man, you are Israelite.
Right.
No matter what they say. Now, you want to know what black Edomite is? Bob Marley. Bob Marley has a oppressor father.
Right.
Because he always classified himself as being black, right? So call him a black Edomite.
Right. I
am a priest and prophet from the tribe of Judah, man. Understand that. That's who I am. Now, people, I'm going to read some of these comments real quick. My mother is a Israelite too.
Right.
Y'all listen, y'all stuck on colorism. Y'all stuck on nationality. I'm brainwashed to understand nationality is what makes a nation.
Right.
Not your color or your skin.
Right.
My father, listen, if you see my father, you wouldn't be saying that. You probably wouldn't even say that out your mouth if you see my father, man. My father is a black man. Understand that.
Right.
He's a black man. He's not even in the Christian church.
Right.
He'll be in here before he'll be in the Christian church.
Right.
Understand that. But like I said, if you could, give me Psalm chapter 147, verse 19. We'll talk about that for a minute, man.
Come. This is the book of Psalms, it's the 147 and verse 19.
Right.
He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Listen, he showed his statutes and his judgments and his word unto Jacob. Keep going.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He hath not dealt so with any other nation. So for somebody to say this is a white man's book, I just clearly read that his word was given unto Jacob. Jacob was a black man.
Right.
So how is this a white man's book?
Right.
When this word was given to a black man? Right. Listen, is the Egyptians white? They painted the Egyptians as being white people, right? Yeah, are they really white? Listen, I'm mad I ain't bring this book in that I got in my car. It shows what the Israelites look like on the walls. You understand? But I forgot to bring it in. This book was given into Jacob. This word was given into Jacob. So how the hell this is a white man's book? I need to know that. Just because somebody had it in their possession don't mean it's theirs. I can steal a car, it don't mean it's mine. I can say it's mine. I can change the license plate, the tags, try to scratch off the VIN number, but it's still not mine. Right. Understand what I'm saying? The oppressor took our history. He took our culture. Matter of fact, if you could, he give you the earth to the head of the wicked. Now we understand that this is a black man's book, man. Why? And I need to know, why would somebody say this is a white man's book when it talks about the oppressor demise in this book? Right. Listen, if you don't know, man, he that liveth in the captivity shall go into captivity, man. Who let us into captivity, man? The oppressor. The so-called, not so-called, the European man, the Caucasian man. He let us in captivity, man. So what it means is he gonna go into captivity, man. Right. Why would somebody write that about themselves? Make that make sense. And also, they had a book, something that was called the Slave Bible. So which means everything that the slave man had, because they get that from slavery. Oh, they gave it to us in slavery. Well, they had a slave Bible, which means that they had all the books. They took out some translations, not translations. They took out some scriptures, some verses, whatever the case may be, and put their spin on it. That's all they did. Right. But now we got this Bible in totality now, and we got the Apocrypha. Right. Now we got these books, and then we read it because it's ours. He haven't done so in any other nation, so which means we don't understand it. You can't. Right. So you gonna call it a white man's book because you don't know any better. Understand what I'm saying? But we read this book. We read the destruction of our oppressor in this book. Understand what I'm saying? Right. Now, if you could also, Bob, go ahead.
This book of Job 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Listen, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Who is wicked on this planet, man? Who is the most wicked person on this planet? I'm gonna let y'all answer that. Keep going.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof, which means is he covered the faces of the leaders, the people that was in power. You understand? He covered the faces of so-called Jesus. He covered the faces of Moses. He covered the faces of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right. Have you not seen a movie in America about the Bible? They're not so-called black people in the movie. They paint all the patriarchs and the people that had influence over the people as a Caucasian man. Even matter of fact, I was just watching, they clone Tyrone. And in the church, right? In the church, when they went in there to go find out where the laboratory was at underground, they had a Caesar Borgia on their wall. Palace snuff on their wall. Wow. I go to down where our brothers, our Hispanic sisters and brothers be at. They sometimes got on their walls or like a banner of a pale Jesus. So they took the people that's our leaders and made them their color. So now we worship in a so-called white Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? We worship in the Caesar Borgia now because they stole our history. They covered the faces of the judges. So which means is they took our culture. They took our God and made it theirs, just like they made Egyptians so-called white. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
They did that with everybody culture. They did. Greeks. Zodiac signs came from Egyptians.
Right.
Let's talk about it. Y'all stole that. Even we don't do it. We don't follow that, but that's history. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all stole all these things and made it y'all. So don't make it seem like this is a white man's book. Nothing on the planet is white man.
Right.
But the all the evil stuff.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
if I could, y'all need to take claim to that. Yeah, because y'all are a no people, man.
Right.
Y'all not innovative. Y'all listen. When I look at y'all, like y'all don't have no, y'all just bland.
Right.
Nobody likes y'all. Even the different nations don't like y'all. When y'all go to any other country, they don't like y'all.
Right. Right.
They can't stand y'all.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, if we could, let's go back to
Well, Mesa, the only gift that he was given was the sword.
Listen, only gift y'all was given was the sword, man. All y'all know is unaliving, violating, stealing people's stuff. That's all y'all known for. Y'all trying to figure out, listen, we taught y'all how to bathe.
Huh.
Y'all didn't even know how to bathe. Like, y'all come and talk to the people that taught you who you were, man. Like, you used to walk on all fours, man. You used to sleep with dogs, man. And if I could, I could found out bed bugs came from dats and caves and all that.
Wow.
What y'all caves? Listen, now,
It's rough.
listen, I don't understand this book, man. But let's get off with them. Let's start to hit these topics, man. Give me training up your child the way you should.
Come.
I mean, because like today's topic. Well, one of the today's topics I want to talk about is T.I. and his son, man. At first, I didn't know what was going on. I'm hearing people talk T.I. and his son got into it, so I watched a video of it, and I see that T.I. had to put his son in a headlock and this, that, and the third. But T.I. was like, it was embarrassing himself and all that stuff. Listen, as children, man, you should know your place, man.
Right.
Listen, you should know your place. Even listen, my father is in the world right now, right? But I know my place when I get around home, man. I give my father that honor, that respect as a father.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not to even speak out of turn, not to even do anything that would misrepresent him.
Right.
Understand? Because no matter how people want to see it, I represent my father.
Right.
Technically, we're supposed to represent our father. So when we go out here and making ourselves look like a fool, and then that make us look bad. Then it's on television. It's on YouTube. Everybody can see it. You know what I mean? Like T.I.'s son needs to check himself, man. You got it good to a certain extent. You still are a brother, but you more, had a better life than most Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. And for you to try to want to be something that you're not, that's an insult to me. That's an insult to Officer Bible. We had to go through this, man. We grew up how T.I. said with roaches, crawling on your face, on your ear, even in your cereal. Man, that had roaches in your cereal. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we grew up like that. You understand what I'm saying? You don't wanna be in no bando.
Right.
You don't even know what a bando smell like. They got a certain smell in an abandoned house.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Listen, it smells like a basement through the whole house. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to know that feeling. Why would you want to know that feeling to go with being a trap house?
Okay.
You had it good, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that you got a father that cared about you, man, to get you out of that predicament. Try to shield you off. They keep you see, like, listen, grandma, that's why you go to a grandma house, because grandma babying. Grandma being a little bit passive. Because he said in the video that, let me out these gates. I want to go out and see the world. Listen, when you come inside I.S.U.P.K, man, you can't go back out that world, man.
Right.
You can't go out that world, man. First, you're going to come out, you're going to leave, and it's going to be worse than you when we came in. You understand what I'm saying? You should appreciate that your mother and your father try to shield you from this type of stuff, man.
Right.
To shield you from the lives that me and Officer Bai had to go through in the ghetto, man.
Right.
You should be happy that you had a parent that cared about you. You got both parents. You got both parents. Most of us ain't have both parents. My father was a principal for 27 years, man. It's not, I'm not saying he ain't gonna be there, but you know, due to circumstances, he had to go away for 27 years, man. I'm just now having a relationship with my father, man. He's been 27 years, man, and your father is a multi-millionaire. And you taking that for granted? You better honor your father, man. You supposed to listen to your father, man. He know more than you, man. Because he in a predicament. Man, is why you're in that predicament right now because of him. Yeah, man. If you could, Officer, about you, go ahead.
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, to 22 and verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
Listen, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. Train up a child in the way that they should go. The way that it should go is, thus saith the Lord, man. Like, you're supposed to be teaching them and training them, making sure they can go out here in this world and know how to move.
Right.
If you're not doing that, you're a terrible parent. And sometimes you can do it, it's exception to the rules. It's always going to be a rebellious child, no matter how much you train them. It's always going to be a rebellious child. It's just a spirit that's on them that he's going to have to deal with on his own. But however, majority of our children out there is going to follow and listen to their parents.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is a fact. Majority of them is going to do it.
Right.
Yeah, man, you gotta train them up. Listen, also, this is a kicker that people don't understand. Kids want guidance, man. Kids want direction. Kids want somebody to tell them what to do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Keep on.
Come. And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Listen, when he get old, he will not depart from it. Meaning, everything that you taught him, he's gonna do in his everyday life, man.
Right.
Just a simple thing of making your bed. People don't listen. We had this conversation like a couple months ago about making your bed. Right. The simple things can make a person be a stand-up person in this world by just making your bed. Right. That's some type of order. Cleaning your room. That's an order. That's the type of order that you would have. Right. Doing what you're told to do. Going to school, getting straight A's, no B's, getting straight A's. That's the type of things that we train our child up to do.
Right.
We don't train our children up to go in this world and get high. Right. We to let things slide when they doing things they're not supposed to be doing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna train my child up, and I'm gonna expect him to execute the things that I want him to do. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be falling back and let my son do what he's do what he wanted to do. That's not how this works. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Now, of course, you want to give him a little freedom to figure out what he want to do, because everybody not going to, be who I am. Listen, like, I'm good at one thing. My son might be good at, reading and understanding the law. I mean, he might want to be a lawyer. I might want to be a doctor. You understand what I'm saying? If he got the vision of being a lawyer, and I can see it, it's so big. He's going to be a lawyer. Right. And I'm going to train him up to do something. But he's going to keep these law, statutes, commandments as well. Right. He's not going to go outside my house and disgrace me. Right. Because they're going to look at me like, where is his parents? Okay. Who raised him? Listen, man. It's like T.I.'s son, he got a tattoo, he got a Playboy tattoo on his neck, man. My son will never have that. And I'm okay with it. Right. He will get chastised for that. Right. I'm gonna teach my son not to get tattoos. Right. I'm gonna teach my son not to get dreads. Right. I'm gonna teach my son not to get high, not to sleep with women of the evening. Right. To stay away from women that wanna, because this is a thing that women want to lay with us too. People think this men just want to live with women. Women want to live with us too. And women to come on to you too. Especially if you don't want it. Like you falling back and you ain't even worried about it, they'll come on to you as well. Teach you how to move out here, man. And in this book, it's going to show them how to move. You know what I mean? Listen, I want to train up warriors and princesses.
Right.
Understand what I'm saying? I want my children to be warriors. My sons to be warriors. Right. Understand what I'm saying? I want my son to have the mind state of an average man out there, man.
Right.
That just think they can go to parties and just do it up. I want my son to be a warrior, man. I want my son to train to know how to fight. Understand what I'm saying? Know how to talk to people. Know how to be kind to people. But also still know how to hold his own when he got to defend himself. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, I want, what's that scripture? Listen to you. Listen to your parents and everything.
Come.
You know what I'm talking about?
Come.
Yeah, you do that.
Come. It's in the New Testament, right?
I'm gonna look for it. I just want to touch on that, but then we're gonna get into this. I'm going over a whole bunch of places. But yeah, I want to talk about some brotherhood.
Yeah.
But I want to touch on that.
Colossians 3:20.
So go ahead.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 20. Children, obey your parents in all things.
Obey your parents in all things. See, people say, whatever I say goes. No. Obey your parents when it comes to this Bible thing. When your parent tells you something that's of the Lord and it's not a sin,
right?
You obey it.
Come.
Understand what I'm saying? If T.I. said, son, relax, chill out, you're embarrassing yourself, you should have checked yourself and shut your mouth. Right. And say, I apologize, Father, forgive me. Salah. That's Hebrew too much. Forgive me, Father, forgive me, sir. That's what you're supposed to do. Like I said, I'm 33 years old, man. I'm not, when my father comes around, I get my father, when my father talking, I don't talk. Unless unless he's finished. Okay. Alexa, shut up. Hey, what's up with Alexa?
You said, when you said unless, she thought it was Alexa.
Oh,
you said, that's what I finally caught that one.
Yeah, So I now, if I could, it's like I give my father that proper respect, man. Like I listen to my father in certain things. My father give me advice in the world. My father say some things that is crazy opposite of my father. Listen, I'm mad. He not I.S.U.P.K. My father, he's a stern man. You know what I mean? And he molded himself like that, and he was nothing like that when he went inside prison. He came out a stern man. He's a calm man. He's not like me. Like me, I'm an edge of the sword. Right. You know what I mean? Like he's more calmer, but he's a very dangerous man too. You know what I mean? He's very calm though, but he gives me advice too sometimes. You know what I mean? I listen to him. You know what I mean? It's right. What's wrong with it? I'm gonna listen to him. You know what I mean? Understand what I'm saying? T.I.'s son should have just kept his mouth shut. You're embarrassing yourself. So listen, if my father said that to me, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna chill out. Because I could sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm doing too much. All right, chill out. Relax. We'll walk. We'll take a walk. Now listen. You understand what I'm saying? You're supposed to obey your parents in everything. All things, man. You know what I mean? I'm not saying to say, well, you go to the store, give me some backwoods. No, not that. It's all things talking about inside the Bible, man. Right. It's not talking about the worldly things. Right. All things is the law, statute, and commandments. You know what I mean? Like I said, because that's a sin to do if you go out and tell your child to go get some cigarettes. Right. It's a thing too. I seen parents tell their kids to go buy them weed. Go to the store, buy them blunts. And see what I'm saying? Like, it's sad, man. Pills and all that. They make their children go out there and do. Sometimes when kids be pumping that gas, The parents send them out there so they can get high. It's just this is how it is, man. And it's just sad. But if your parents is righteous, man, now listen, so T.I. was right by checking his son like that. And then he want to act like he's tough and rowdy. Sky with him. You embarrass yourself, man. You don't do that out in the public. Now I get to make you an example in the public. As soon as you do something in the public that disgraces me, I can do it in front of everybody else. Because open rebuke. Listen to scriptures. Open rebuke.
Come.
Because if I tell you to chill out and relax, now I can go in. I'm good, brother.
Is open rebuke? Open rebuke is better than secret love. Is that the one? That's the one you're looking for. Proverbs 27:5. Open rebuke is better than secret love.
Listen, open rebuke is better than secret love, man. What if T.I. would have just held it in and didn't do anything? You know how it made him look like he was weak.
Right.
And then he is a prominent person. He is a star. I'm saying that on purpose. He is a star.
That's what you're saying.
Understand what I'm saying? Also, he is a star.
God.
And imagine he didn't do nothing. You know how much black people got back? He had to do what he had to do, even though it was his son. He had to check him in front of everybody because he was going off his route. Now, if it was in secret, then it is what it is. Right. But you do this in the public, so I can open rebuke you, I can check you, I can chastise you in front of everybody.
Come.
You know what I mean? I can openly do it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Now we're about to touch on these brotherhood scriptures because this is the brotherhood class. And also too, man, listen, man, there's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with checking your brother either, man, if he going off, man, because listen, T.I.'s son is our brother, man. Right. And he is a black man, no matter what his skin complexion is, right, man. And he need to come into I.S.U.P.K, man, and learn of the commanding Gen.YAHANNA to honor his father. Matter of fact, you get that scripture, honor the father, honor the mother, you go get that scripture, man. Let's touch on that. That's kind of brotherhood scripture too, man. Come. Teaching our brothers to love and honor their fathers and mothers, man. I'm gonna teach you what honor really is, man. Right. I would have never did that, man. Listen, my father was never in my life. Like 27 years, my father was not in my life. When he came home, I still gave him honor. And I wasn't even in school at the time. I still gave him honor. Right. Understand what I'm saying? I forgave my father for the right. I was mad at my father for a long time. Why would he leave us? Why would he do such stupid things and stuff like that? I didn't want to talk to him. And you can ask him himself, like, people go, oh, why don't want to talk to your father? You be calling and trying to talk to me. Like, how soon would he get out? Listen, my father had life at some point. He wasn't getting out. So I was like, man, I talked to him whenever we get out. That was then and never. You know what I mean? But then I got a little bit mature. Right. I got a little bit more wiser to understand and get taught from the I.S.U.K. When I was in the world, when I was looking at the classes, they had compassion, they had love, they care for our people, man. Right. So I transferred all the bad, the resentment I had for my father, and put on the oppressor. Right. And I started loving my father. I started to honor my father. I started to forgive my father. Right. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it happens. And I understand our people are destroyed, man, so it happens. So now I look at my father, like, my father was destroyed at that time, man. My father was hanging around the wrong people, man. You know what I mean? When he come home, I can't have that same distaste for him. Right. So I'm just gonna let it go. Ever since then, my father good. My father cool. Understand what I'm saying? It's like you never even got locked up. It's like he's my father, and I respect him as a man. And if I could offer some advice, My father came out of prison, and this is for these TikTokers and these hecklers and people that want to belittle us. My father came out of prison and did more than what these TikTok nuts and hecklers are doing with their life. My father is a counselor. They don't even know that. My father is a therapist. My father is a psychiatrist, and he has his own business. And he helps people in prison. And in fact, if I could, the story he was telling me about, he actually helped people in the army. The U.S. Army gave him a contract to get these soldiers in right because it wasn't waking up on time. It was being disobedient. They didn't want to. I gotta paraphrasing, but basically they was the F-ups. You would have never known that though, right? Officer in the army, you would have never known those type of stuff like that. Yeah, they have therapists go in there and help them. They talk to them, but they don't know that type of stuff. My father, a lot of stuff about what's going on in his job, what he do, and stuff like that. He do more, and he been locked up for 27 years. He been out for like 3. He been doing more for black people than these TikTokers. Even your people, he's doing more for your people. he do more for your people than you. I'm just saying. Now, if you could, give me that scripture.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother.
Honor thy father and thy mother, man. You're not supposed to be going out here, man, making your mother and your father look bad. Listen, I don't care if they drug addicts. Right. You don't go out here and make your father and mother look bad, man. Right. Listen, the honor that I have for my father and my mother, man, is that I understand that they gave me life. Right. As far as me, biologically, they gave me life. Not as far as the scriptures wise, but to give me the breathe, actually being actually. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So when I see my mother destroyed, I try to get my mother off of the things that she could. My mom's supposed to be, my mom did that. I try to help her get off of them drugs. You understand what I'm saying? My mom used to eat pork, shrimp, and crab. I try to get her off that. My mom needed help. Listen, my mom stayed with me until my father got out of prison. My mom lived with me until my father got out of prison. My father took my mom away. I love my mom, but I could have said my mom lived on the streets. I could have said, you do this, listen. You know what I.S.U.P.K would have did? They would have put their mother on the streets because she got high and smoked cigarettes or did some evil things. They would have left her on the streets. That's what they would have did. Oh, you ain't got no job? You going on the streets. Your own mother? I would never do that to my mom. How the hell you gonna try to get people on the truth for you doing that? My mom called me Quackers out. She could have said, I'm not calling you that. That's not what I named you. But I gave my mom so much honor that she respects her son and whatever he does. Right. You understand what I'm saying? My father do too. Listen, I gave my father honor when he came home, man. It's like I ain't had no ill towards him. My father stayed with me. Listen, I couldn't even get a firearm. I wanted a firearm so bad I would survive. I got my firearm license, right? I can't get it because my father can't be around firearms. So you know what I did? I didn't bring it in the house. I couldn't. But I didn't because I knew my father did not have no place to stay. He couldn't stay there. At all. He couldn't stay there. My father came home and he didn't know what it was like to be living in somewhere that he was uncomfortable. Listen, it was dead in their house. I was at my house all the time. It was dead in their house. And man, like they were trying to listen. They were trying to listen. Come with that your rent out. You must have let us. This is had a crib and we pay you rent. We were like, nah. Y'all listen. Y'all stay out as long as y'all want till y'all get your own spot, man. I let my father stack his money up. And now he had a house, a 3-story house with his wife, man. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the honor that I had for my parents, man. I understood my father was in a hellish condition, man.
Right.
I understood my father had to see things he didn't want to see. My mom as well.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I was patient with both of them. These people are turning back on it. You know how many homeless people I see out there also by? Now, I'm not saying the ones that want to be out there, but I see homeless people and where their daughters and sons at? Where they're at? You got your mama out on the street and you living in a house. I will give up my bed for my mother. I don't care what condition she in, man. I love my mama. I honor my mama because she had me, man. What happened when she gonna get old? She used to wipe me and change my diapers. And I might have to change her diaper. You understand what I'm saying? And I always like to do that to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's my mother. She brought me in this life just like my father did. They both brought me in this life. And I thank them today because I'm in the I.S.U.P.K. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here teaching this class, man. Understand what I'm saying? None of us will all survive.
Right.
And this is why you need to honor your mother and father, man. That's why I say that take your parents. Listen, I can't stand when our sisters or brothers have this ideology of wanting to unalive a baby, wanting to abort a baby, man. When your mother could have aborted you, they brought you in this life. And guess what? You know what's crazy also about? Most grandparents want grandbabies.
Right.
And you became so selfish, now they give them no grandbabies. That's honoring your mother and your father. Oh, get married. I want you to get married. I want you to have kids. Grandparents love to see that. Mothers and fathers love to see that from their children. My mom want to see me get married. My father want to see me get married. They want to have grandchildren. So they can, I don't like that word, spoil you, but you know how grandparents are when they're grandchildren. You understand what I'm saying? They do stuff for them. They never did for me. It's like, but you so selfish to say, well, it's my body, my choice. I'm going to unalive the baby because I want to live my life. When you took the joy out of your mother and your father, just to see a precious life come out of you, and they could be happy before they leave this earth. They got someone they just like, it's so weird, it feels so warm. And it's hard to have a baby that come from their child. Like, I want my children to have babies. I'm not talking about babies. I'm talking about babies. I'm talking about my sons to procreate. I want my son to have a lot of kids, man. I want to be like Abraham. Listen, I want to be the father of all. I want to be the father of all tribes. I want all my sons to have all my sons to have women from all the tribes, man. Like, that's what I want. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be a little lenient. I'm gonna be a little understanding. All right, you might not want to have, that too. Yeah, but I want my kids to have a lot of kids, man. To make up for the times for our brothers being unalive and being in an alternative lifestyle and stuff like that. And then, that's how you honor your mother and your father, though, man. You treat them like how you wanted to be treated when you was a kid, man. Because guess what? When they go, what you gonna have, man? You gonna have nothing to honor, man. Like, you should be you should be ashamed of not honoring your mother and your father. And like I said, people will do that stuff because like they have turned their back on their mother or father because they want drugs. Because they stealing from them. Now, I'm not saying that you're supposed to be, condoning people's deeds, but you're not trying to do no help. You're not even trying to help them. You know how hard it is to help a drug addict, though? It takes a different type of person to help a drug addict. because that's a different demon. You understand what I'm saying? But at least you don't try to give up on them. You'll still try to encourage them, like, listen, go to the rehab. Every time you see them, go to the rehab. This day, let's go to the rehab. Come on, I'm about to take you something. Come on, got to go. I'm sorry. Put them in rehab. Do something. Fight. Just like they fought for you to get you out of our room.
Right.
Just like your father fought for you when your mother put him on child support when you try to get custody. That's how. Now, we're gonna drop that. Can you give me I love that brother myself.
Come.
Oh, Salaki. He said Esau had 2 children with 2 Hamites. And your point is, Marley's father was a oppressor. What do that mean? Now, I don't get it. What you trying to say? They're still Edomites.
Right. Come.
Like, I don't get it. What you trying to say? It could be this. Matter of fact, case in point. People stuck on color. My nephew looks like a white man. His mother is a so-called white woman.
Right.
You should see my brother. He looks just like my brother, his features, but he has his hair. But he's a black man. But you'll think he's white. Stop being stuck on the color, man. It's not about color, man. It's about your nation. You know, what else about? We're gonna touch on Brotherhood for a minute. It's 8:30. We're gonna touch on Brotherhood, man.
Right. Also, Blake Griffin's son. Blake Griffin's son. I was trying to pick on that Blake Griffin's son, but here's the scripture you're looking for. Matthew chapter 23 and verse 39. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. You know scripture on what
Come.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, man. Who is your neighbor, man? A lot of us think that our neighbors are people that live next to us, which can be true. You know, but what if a Chinese man lives next to you? What if a so-called oppressor lives next to you? What if a Hamite, we call African, lives next to us? On the next one? Is that my neighbor? Let's find out what the neighbor is real quick.
Come. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart, which means in thy mind. You should not be fighting against him. You should not be trying to covet things. You should not be a covetous with your brother. You should not be trying to get his woman. You should not be trying to take his things, steal his land. Well, you know, it's not his land. Take his money and try to, fight against him and line him up. You weren't supposed to do those things. Go ahead.
Come. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Thou shalt not in any wise rebuke thy what?
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Listen, you're supposed to rebuke your neighbor in any wise. You know what I'm saying? Your brother is your neighbor, man. Blacks, Hispanics, any of you are my neighbor. Not somebody that lives next to me that's a Chinese man.
Right.
My brother, that's the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin, all the tribes, you are my neighbor. You understand what I'm saying? The oppressor is not my neighbor, man. Understand that. It's not my neighbor. Now, you could officer, but can you give me,
right.
lay it right there?
Are you like, calm? Read this.
Yeah, man. Like I said, our people is stuck on loving everybody. We're not supposed to love everybody. We're supposed to not hate our brother.
Right.
And join on to our brothers. That 19:1 say,
right.
Gather together, O nation not desire. We're supposed to gather together.
Right.
We're supposed to be doing unto one another. We're supposed to love one another, man. But we out here loving everybody else. We out here serving different gods, and we're supposed to be serving the God of the Bible, man. We don't supposed to be serving, no Islam God or no Arab God or no so-called white Jesus. We're supposed to be doing none of that. We're supposed to be coming back to the God of the Bible.
If I could, that's Blake Griffin's son.
Right.
On the screen.
There you go.
And he's technically an Israelite.
And here you go for people that's down with colorism. We got Blake Griffin's father.
Put him on the screen.
That's what that is about father. Right? That's Blake Griffin. Look at his son. His son look like a so-called white man, right? But he is a black man. Yeah, man, he is a black man. Let's see a picture of my nephew.
Right.
Look like that a little bit. But he is a black man.
Right.
My brother is darker than me. He like, you can flex it over to the light. Crazy, man. And we gotta get out of this colorism thing, man.
Right.
It's sad, man.
Right. I got the scripture.
Go ahead, sir.
This is the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 13. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
Listen, man. I'm ready to die for my brothers and sisters in I.S.U.K, man. I will lay, they are my friends, man. I will lay my life down for those sloppy. I will lay my life down for them, man.
Right.
Understand it, man. The Bible says, if we could, we get this food.
Come.
We're going to hold that. We get this food from him. I lay down my life for my friends, man. Understand what I'm saying? Like in I.S.U.K, I know they're going to do the same thing because it's one body. There's a brother in Texas that laid his life down for me.
Right.
There's a brother in California that's going to lay his life down for me.
Right.
There's a brother in New York. In any place in America that I.S.U.K stamp on is going to die for me.
Right.
We're not going to run.
Right.
We're not going to run and leave our brother to fend for himself.
Right.
We're going to fight to the end. We're going to fight together.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what we need to understand, man. In I.S.U.K, we want to die for our friends.
Right.
And this is what we need to understand, man. In the world, we got to prove who we want to deal with too at the same time, man.
Right.
It's like you still want to move strategic because, like I said, it be your own people sometimes. They take on the traits of our oppressor. The Bible says, "Ye are the father of the devil." Man, if you following this oppressor and going against your brother, your father is the oppressor, man.
Right.
Your daddy is the so-called white man. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Period. And then we have to prove a friend. We got to make sure they are solid, man. I was talking to a young brother today. He had a he had like a mask on, like somebody showed me a picture of him. He had a mask on, hoodie. He holding up a chain like this, right on the picture.
Right.
And I'm asking him, if the chains had is either trays or vests, or it's like 3 stands.
Right.
I'm asking, do you know what that means? No. Who changed it? Oh, my friend. How long are you doing? Why does it matter? Why are you putting on something that you don't even know? How you put on the chain, you don't even know this person. You don't even know if he is affiliated with a gang. Like now, you put that chain on, you showing him that you want to be down, knowing damn well that he already a target.
Right.
And then now you with him, you may be yourself a target, you didn't even know this man.
Right.
But you want to be down and cool. Man, listen, we wear dollar guys all the time. We wear chains all the time. That's our culture, man.
Right.
But chains mean something. You know what I said to the young brother? What does this mean? Oh, it means that you're Israelite. It means that you're the I.S.U.K.
He said that.
Huh?
He said that?
I don't know.
Almost time.
Yeah, I mean, I think these brothers don't know some game most of the time. Sometimes, when he's being knucklehead. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he knows what this is. He couldn't even tell you what that was. You understand what I'm saying? This is why we need to train our children up in the way they should go, man. You want to be a follower of somebody that will lead you to destruction, man.
Right.
And it be your own people sometimes, man, which is
Right.
sad, man, because in Hosea chapter 4, verse 16, is that scripture?
4 and verse 6.
Or 4 verse 6, that our people is destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. Our people is destroyed because we don't know this Bible, man. Our people don't know the ways of the Lord, man. They only know the ways of our oppressor. So they do the things our oppressors do, man. Our oppressors was the ones in the gangs.
Right.
And they the ones that were selling drugs before us. They were the drug dealers.
Right.
They was the unalive. They was the robbers. They was the thieves. You understand? Until they made everything legal.
Right.
It's like alcohol. Hey, listen, alcohol wasn't legal before. They was making it in their tubs before.
Right.
Now we got wine and spirits.
Right.
They used to gamble with the numbers, lottery numbers, and all that. They made that legal.
Right.
They made everything legal. Now the police is the biggest gang in the world in America.
Right.
And Democrats and Republicans is the biggest gangs in America. You understand? You think it's the Bloods and Crips, goddamn the Republicans and Democrats. What else?
Wasn't sports betting illegal at one point?
Kind of on cop.
I couldn't bet on sports.
And they've been doing that from the beginning of time. Like they've been doing that. Listen, when it was in the Coliseums, man, fighting each other to the death. Come on, man. Stuff ain't nothing new, man. But y'all get that stuff from them, man. But you need to understand, man. You gotta get up out of that, man. And you gotta prove you gotta make sure you're from the South, man. I know Officer Abide solid. That's my friend.
Right.
He keep these commandments, man.
Right.
He's solid. I know that he has my best interests at heart.
Right.
He knows if Partizan falls off, he's going to get Partizan calls.
Right.
He's going to pull Partizan to the side and help his brother,
Right.
help his friend.
Come. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Go ahead.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first. Come.
And how do you prove them first? I want somebody to answer that. How can you prove your friend? How can you prove that somebody is truly your friend? Like we need to start to ask ourselves that. How do we know this person is my friend? We need to start asking each other that because a lot of people, especially our people, unalive. I was just talking to the young brother the other day. It was the brother that I knew that I was close to in the world that I grew up with. He got unalived in his house, and they didn't find his body until a week later. And he was into stuff, right? But guess what though? He was people be over his house, so how nobody know what happened to him? So you telling me that ain't nobody, and listen, you're from the hood, you're from the ghetto, especially the projects. Like my aunt's house in the project, you could just walk in the house. If my aunt was cool with you, or my cousin was cool with you, you just walk in the house. They be sitting on the couch, you just walk in there. That's how it was. So you telling me in his own home, nobody didn't know where he was at? Nobody didn't go to his house? It's kind of fishy. So who do you think happened? Somebody close to him did that, man. Understand what I'm saying? That's why you gotta make sure the people around you is solid, man.
Right.
You can't just be out here hanging around everybody.
Right.
You gotta make sure they solid.
Right.
Just like a sister. But listen, if I'm dealing with a sister, listen, she might look good. She might got the best body in the world.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? She might be the most foul and evilest woman in the world. And she know if I have my best interest, she might set me up.
Right.
I mean, we can't be so blinded just because somebody might talk. And talk, they make it seem like they cool and solid. You gotta judge them by their works and what they doing. You got that scripture?
Come. This is the book of 1 John.
Slacking, sir. Stay right there. Truth reigns, Blake. Stay right there. We're going through this scripture and we're going to talk about this star. I was waiting for this. Listen, we're going to talk everything. We're going to talk about this star. You'll stay right there. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 4 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Listen, believe not every spirit, man. Don't believe them because they talk a good game. Don't believe them when they say that they love you, they care about you. You my dog, you my NIGGA. You understand what I'm saying? You my brother, you know? You my day one. Don't believe when they say that, man. Go ahead.
But try the spirits.
Listen, you gotta try the spirit, man. You gotta test them, man. You gotta make sure that they solid, man. You gotta make sure that they got your best interest, man. But guess what, man? If you in the world, man, you don't got nobody's best interest, man. You're not black, Hispanic, American Indian, and the I.S.U.P.K. You can't be trusted, man.
Right.
Because you're bound to do anything because you have lack of integrity, lack of honor. And I can see how you treat your kids. Understand what I'm saying? You have lack of honor and all these things, man. I'm a brother to you. This is a brotherhood class. But we about to drop that and we about to get into this star because a lot of people think this is star. This star right here is the star refrain, or whatever they say. Now, first, pull up to the screen. We're going to find out what the stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to my notes real quick because I actually was prepared for this. So, y'all say this is what did you say? Is a fake star of algorithm. Listen.
Would you like to
this is not a star, man. It's a shield of David, man. Now, look at what a star is.
Come.
Listen, we're gonna find out what a star is. There's only two things a star is in the Bible. I'm about to teach y'all for a minute. There's only two things a star is in the Bible, man. We're gonna bring that out briefly. And I might touch on it a little bit if I don't get to it in this class.
Got it.
You is a grown man worrying about somebody's facial hair, man. Y'all are a suspect, man. Why you are listen, I don't know what. Listen, I question somebody's sexuality that worries about another man's facial hair. You worry about somebody else's facial hair, that tells you the type of person you is. I don't care about no man's facial hair. I'm not looking at no man like that.
Right.
You worry about my facial hair. Right. You don't even know how many lives I got. Come on. Like, listen, I can get women. Let's understand that. Right. You got to lie to your woman. Understand that. You got to lie to your woman and say, oh, you're the only one. You that type of person. I ain't got out of my woman. They love me. Lock it. You know? We want to talk about this star, man. What makes something satanic? Because, you know, they say the star is of Satan. It's satanic. What makes something satanic, man?
Right.
Something that goes against the scriptures. Something that's satanic, because Satan is an adversary, which means it's opposing to the things that the scriptures are saying. So if you're eating pork, you're satanic. If you're celebrating Christmas, you're satanic. If you're in the comments trying to roast somebody and try to crack jokes, you're satanic. You understand what I'm saying? And idol worship, because they think we idol worshiping too. They think worshiping is idol. Star David, sir, which is a shield. They think this is the Star David. They think we worship this. Salaki, sir. Now we're gonna find out what's the idol. We got the star. Now we're gonna find out what's the idol. An idol is something man created and worships. Do we worship this star? This star that y'all claim that it is? Do we worship this? I want to know in the chat, do we worship the shield of David? I want to know, do we worship this? Do we bow down to this? As I recall, in Islam, they kiss a rock. We don't even kiss this. This is our badge, man. It's like a police officer. Listen, matter of fact, read that real quick.
Star.
Read the star. We'll find out what a star is. Boy, read it for me. Read it.
Come. This is Merriam-Webster's dictionary. Star. 1B. A self-luminous, gaseous, spheroidal, celestial body of great mass which produces energy by means of nuclear fusion reaction.
Look up what a star is, man. A star is a ball of gas, man.
That's what it says.
A sun is a star, man. That's one that affect. Let me get the scripture. Let me get the scripture real quick. And it's actually in the Bible. Do you know the scripture? I got the scripture. Wisdom of Solomon.
Wisdom of Solomon?
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon, Solomon chapter 13, verse 2. We're going to tell you straight where the star is in the Bible. The star that y'all talking about, we're going to talk about that ball of gas first. Then we're going to talk about the star y'all think this is. And then we're going to break it down for you.
Oh, yeah.
I've been repenting. You want to know why I repented? Because I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't smoke weed. I don't get high.
Right.
I keep the Sabbath. I wear my fringes. Do you keep Passover? If you do, I should see you down there in North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, August 20th, if your brother or sister,
right,
and keeping the Passover in that land with you.
Right.
If you're not doing that, do you keep the 7 days of unleavened bread? Do you keep the Day of Atonement?
Right.
You see, a lot of people say I need to repent and change. I repented a long time ago. I repented, actually, Slovakia, so I repented on the Day of Atonement.
Done.
I came to the truth on the Day of Atonement. I was a young man. Now I'm an officer of 50, man.
Right.
I renewed my mind. I'm not conformed to this world anymore, man.
Right.
I love my brother as thyself, man.
Right.
Give me a break. Now, read it.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon. We're going to tell y'all what a star is in a minute. Because y'all think y'all know what a star is, according to the Bible. Go ahead.
13 and verse 2. But deem either fire or wind or the swift air or the circle of the stars.
The circle of what?
Of the stars.
I'm talking about the circle of the stars. See, a lot of people think a star has points. If you look up, matter of fact, drop that and look up the star has points. Because it has points. This is a 6-pointed shield. Stars don't have points, man. They might seem like it because it's illuminating, it's luminous, but it don't have points. It's a ball of gas. It's a circle. Like I just read in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13, verse 2. That's the stars in the sky it's speaking of. So for you to say this is the star of David, this is not in the sky. Let's get that straight. This is not in the sky.
Right.
Now we're going to touch on the star that they think it is, right?
Right.
But we're going to find out. Read that right there.
But
right up here.
But
we shall approve. We prove all things. It's right here.
This is the This is from ABC.net. But we all know that a real star doesn't actually have any points or spikes.
Read that nice and loud.
But we all know that a real star doesn't actually have any points or spikes.
Right. So how is this a star? Now we just debunked that way of thinking right there. Now, give me Amos chapter 5, verse 26. Because this is the thing they think it is. This is the star they think it is. And then we're gonna talk about this, man.
Right. Come. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse.
We briefly talking about this. We're gonna end the class with this. We're gonna briefly talk about this. Go ahead.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 26. But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Molech in Shion, your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves. Come. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 26. But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Molech.
Stop right there. What's a tabernacle? What is a tabernacle? A tabernacle is a house. The house of Molech. Right? Go ahead.
And Shion, your images.
And Chian,
Sorry. And Chian, your images.
Okay, go ahead.
The star of your God, which ye made to yourselves.
What what is the star of your God according to the scripture? What is the star of your God according to the scripture? You want to give it a stand also,
God, the star of your God, wouldn't that be Molech and Chian?
Kana will be Chian.
Chian.
Chian is the star of the God speaking about this scripture. And don't talk about this. And just like they say, the star of Earth it's talking about Earth. It's not talking about this. It's talking about an actual figure or an actual person. And we're going to prove that right now. Matter of fact, who is the house of Molech? Christian church. They're the most satanic people in the world.
Right.
And that's one of the largest religions in the world that's destroying black people. Christianity tell our people that the laws are done away with. Somebody just told me I'm not going to get into the kingdom if I don't repent. I've been changed my life. I've been renewed my mind. I've been start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
That's still what I'm saying. What are you doing? You're telling me to repent, or I'm not going to see the kingdom of heaven. Listen, you're too prideful to even tell me that. Because how do you know you're going to make it to the kingdom of heaven? I can keep the commandments all I want. Who said I'm going to make it there? Right. Somebody in the world might get there before me. You don't even know who's going to be in the kingdom. Right. We can't be too prideful to say that.
Con.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like some people. Go ahead,
Con, what it say? He who endured to the end, the same shall be saved. Right. We're not at the end, so.
Right. And what is Amos chapter 5, verse 26 saying? The Christian church is the house of Molech, man. It's the house of Satan, man. That's what it is, man. And who is their star? Their star is Caesar Borgia. Right. That's who their star is. That's what y'all don't get. What do they call celebrities today? Stars. What is LeBron James? A superstar. Y'all don't even get the Bible because y'all don't understand our book. It's in slang, but you don't get that. Now we want to find out what the star is talking about in Amos because they think a star is spooky. Now, I'm just briefly, just briefly do this. Hold on, I'm gonna find it right here. It's about David. Nothing about it's about give me Numbers chapter 24, verse 17.
Come. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 24 and verse 17. I shall see him, but not now.
Listen, I shall see them, but not now. That's heavy. Keep that in mind. Go ahead.
Come. I shall behold him, but not nigh.
I shall behold him. I should be looking for him, but not now. Go ahead.
But not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob.
Thou shalt become a what? Read that nice and loud.
There shall come a star out of Jacob.
It shall become a star out of Jacob. Now take the spookism out of star. Because it shall be a star out of Jacob. Do y'all know what that star out of Jacob is? I'm gonna let somebody answer in the chat because they think they know what this is. And I'm gonna cut them with the last scripture. Do you know who the star is out of Jacob? Oh, so I know you.
Come.
You got the scripture?
You want a precept for this?
I want Revelation. You know what I want.
Come.
Listen, y'all don't even know.
Come.
Y'all don't even know. The star don't mean is this ain't a star, man. A star is this star. Listen, what's the star out of Jacob? That's what I want to know. What is the star out of Jacob? I'm not speaking from my own interpretation. What is the star out of Jacob? Give me what you think it is. Give me the correct way, the correct interpretation that you think it is. Please tell me. I'll give you some time. What is the star out of Jacob? You got the scripture. Read it from the top too. No, read Numbers again from the top.
Oh, come. This is the book of Numbers.
Come on, Isaac or Yatzazak, right? That's Yatzazak in Hebrew, right? Isaac and Yatzazak, right?
I believe so.
Come on, I
shall see him.
I shall see him.
but not now.
But not now. He's nowhere around right now. Go ahead.
I shall behold him,
I shall behold him,
but not nigh.
but not nigh. Keep going.
There shall come a star out of Jacob.
There shall become a star out of Jacob. If a star was so evil, why is it saying it's going to be a star out of Jacob? Numbers chapter 24, verse, what is it? 17. Numbers 24 and 17. I'm reading it to you. Why do you need to look it up? It's going to say the same thing in your book. I want to know what's the star out of Jacob. Listen, for time's sake, we're going to give it to him. Go to Revelation chapter 22, verse 16. I'm going to tell you what a star out of Jacob is. Because y'all think this is a goddamn star, and it's not a star, man. This is not a star. This is our badge, man. This is an honor that we go, listen, and if you, when you get a chance, put up an image of the sheriff badge. We're going to start there. Listen, we're going to do that, then I'm going to cut them with the, I'm prophesying crowd to cut them, and we're going to be done after that.
Got it right now. Pull it up. Cast.
And then,
that's what you want to.
So we're gonna hold that for a minute, but read Revelation chapter 22, verse 6.
This is the book of Revelation 22, verse 16. I, Jesus, have sent my angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David.
He is the root. Who's speaking?
Jesus.
What color is it?
Red.
Is it red writing? So which means it's so-called Jesus, Yahweh in the Hebrew. Oh, there go Hebrew again. Right. Yahweh in the Hebrew is speaking right now. Go ahead.
I am the root and offspring of David.
He is the root and offspring of Jacob, or something like it. David. Where do David come from? David comes from Jacob. Let's go way back. David comes from Jacob. Keep going.
And the bright and morning star.
And the bright and morning star. That's the star of Jacob, so-called Jesus. But y'all think y'all know something. Listen, is Jesus on my neck? That's the star. Why is so-called Yahweh not on my neck? This is my badge, man. This is when you walk up to me, you know what I am. You know how to, listen, you know not to play with me. That's what you know. You know, so, listen, that's one of them crazy NIGG days.
Right.
That's what you're going to say. You're going to know who I is by my goddamn badge. Just like you know a police officer by his badge. Now, blow one of them joints up real quick.
Come.
If you could.
I'll blow one of them up.
Come on, sir. Blow one of them up. You see that?
Shoot. Sorry.
Do they worship that? Do the sheriffs and police officers worship that? Please let me know. It looks the same, don't it? Don't it look the same? Don't this look the same as that? They got it from us.
Right.
I want to know. Come on, you're getting cut. Please let me know. You see it? Okay. So, like I said, do you think the police officers or the sheriffs worship that? No, they don't. They wear it because people, I know, when people walk and see them, they know who they are. They do wear that. They do wear that. They don't wear badges. They don't wear badges. I'm pretty sure I seen the state trooper the other day with that on his truck or on his SUV. We have state troopers that wear that. You know that, right? And certain security guards wear that as well. A lot of people still wear that. So I can hear you. Okay. Do the sheriffs worship that? Do they worship that? I want to know. Everybody in the chat that's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, do sheriffs worship this image? Answer the question. since y'all think this is a star, let's get, where is it at? Then I'm done with this. Give me 2nd Esdras chapter 2, verse 10 to 22. Listen, I did some studying.
Yes, yes.
I sat down, listen, give Captain Kakazai hand for making a powerful class for me to study this and cut these Christians and people that think they're going to be talking about in the Bible, man. We go to 2nd Esdras chapter 10, verse 22, man.
Come on.
Listen, if you wasn't in here talking to me breaking down about the star, you need to go to ISUPKphilly.com. You need to go to ISUPK Philly on YouTube and replay this class, man, and find out if this is a star.
Right.
Yeah, man. You got scripture, sir?
Come. This book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 10 and verse 22. Our substrate is laid on the ground.
This our salt tree is laid on the ground. What's a salt tree? A salt tree is a song. Go ahead.
Our song is put to silence.
Listen, our music is done away with. Go ahead.
Our rejoicing is at an end.
Listen, our rejoicing is put to an end. Meaning we don't have anything to celebrate. We have nothing to celebrate now. You understand? Go ahead.
The light of our candlestick is put out.
And it's talking about the menorah. So let me ask you a question. When I can get a menorah chain too, you know that, right? So am I worshiping the menorah? That's one of my images. You know that, right? An image is a menorah. Am I worshiping that? Because I can have a menorah chain on too. But actually, you see that right there? That's a menorah. You can put a menorah up there too.
Menorah.
You understand what I'm saying? A menorah is one of our things that we use, especially for Hanukkah. We like the menorah for 7 days, if I'm not mistaken, also the Bible, 8 days.
8 days. Yes, 8 days.
For 8 days. We like the menorah for 8 days. Don't mean we worshiping it. I can have a menorah. Hey, thanks, sis. If your sister. Yeah, thank I appreciate it. We rock we can have menorahs too. We can have menorahs on our shirt. That don't mean we worshiping it. What else? The Ark of the Covenant. They got cherubims on the side of them, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
We got tons of images. Like people think we can't have images.
Right.
Then black people create art, make art. So how can we not have these type of things to represent our culture?
Right.
Why do you think we're supposed to be worshiping it? Y'all make this stuff spooky, man.
Right.
Y'all make the Bible spooky as hell, man.
Right.
And it's gonna get put to an end when I.S.U.P.K take over this planet, man. When Christ comes back, we're taking over, man. We're gonna put the stuff in a proper way, We're gonna correct all the Christians. We're gonna correct all the people that think this is a pagan god or something.
Right.
What about the menorah? The menorah pagan god? That's an image too. That's something that was made by man. We molded that together. That's a lamp. Is you worshiping a lamp? Right. Now, keep reading.
Come.
Slide in. And the menorah is an aspect of our culture. Just like the Ark of the Covenant. That's an aspect of our culture.
Right.
What else is an aspect of our culture?
The temple, but
listen. Keep going.
Come. The Ark of the Covenant is spoiled.
The Ark of the Covenant is spoiled. Now, where is the Ark of the Covenant at? The last thing we know, it was stashed in a mountain, and Jeremiah was the last one to see it. It said it was going to be sealed up until the last days, man.
Right.
We don't even know where is it at. Okay. Understand what I'm saying? Our thing's been taken away from us, man. Understand that. Our thing's been stolen by the so-called Jew, man. The so-called oppressor. They took all our artifacts, man. Took all our things that's from an aspect of our culture. And then as soon as we get it back, you try to make it seem like it's something demonic.
Right.
Keep going.
Our holy things are defiled.
Our holy things are defiled, man. Now today we got an eight candlestick menorah when it's supposed to be 7. If I'm not,
I think it's 9.
it's 9. Slackiest. Listen up this. I was about to say it's 9. They defiled our holy things, man. Keep going.
And the name that is called upon us is almost profaned.
It is profane to call yourself an Israelite. You're not an Israelite. You're not a Jew. You're a black Edomite. Understand what I'm saying? It's so sad that they want to come against the I.S.U.P.K. We know the truth because this book is for us.
Right.
You know? And they say we serve a spook God and he doesn't exist too. They say that too. But guess what? Ask some people in Palestine and Israel is our God real. Because our God got them fighting each other. Keep going, sir.
Come. Our children are put to shame.
Our children is put to shame. Listen, remember that H&M commercial about the coolest monkey in the jungle? Listen, they trying to make our kids have pronouns now. They destroying our children. You understand what I'm saying? They got our little baby girls and little princesses out here looking like a grown Harley. They putting our kids to shame, man. We got even little brothers, young men out here that's rapping, that's talking about guns and sex, man. This is a rapper named Little King that we were finessed 2 times. He's a child and he's talking about guns, unaliving, and sex. They putting our kids to shame, man. But y'all don't get that. But y'all want to come against the I.S.U.P.K. because we try to wake our people up. Man, the hell with the oppressor, man. Right. The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Right. Yeah, if you could, keep going.
Our priests are burnt.
Listen, our priests are burnt, meaning we was once destroyed before. Listen, we was destroyed before. We destroyed. We wasn't always destroyed, but we destroyed now.
Right.
Keep going.
Our Levites are gone into captivity.
And this is why we had to change the guard. Because our brothers were in captivity, man. Keep going.
Our virgins are defiled.
Our virgins are defiled. Keep going.
Our wives ravished.
Our wives ravished. And our wives got them violated.
Right.
We've been abused by these oppressors, man.
Right.
And honestly, in this day and age, we can't even find no virgin. Think about that, Officer Bob. Now how many sisters been defiled today? They've been put away. It's ready to find. Keep going.
Our righteous men carried away.
Our righteous men carried away. Ooh, wait. What that sound like? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going.
Our little ones destroyed.
Our little ones destroyed. And as I just was talking about the little young man talking about unaliving and sex and drugs in his songs, man. Keep going.
Our young men are brought in bondage.
Listen, our young men are brought in bondage, man. Keep going.
Our strong men are become weak.
Our strong men has become weak. Black men, you are weak in America, especially if you allowing your woman to have another man. That's weak. Keep going.
Verse 23. And which is the greatest of all? The seal of Zion.
The what?
The seal.
The seal of Zion, man. Y'all don't even understand. Listen, they took this away from us and made it evil, man.
Right.
The seal, this is the seal of Zion, man. This is something that y'all don't really want to see like that, but this is ours too, man.
Right.
This is ours. Understand that, man.
Right.
It is, listen, it's a stone. I forgot, it's a stone. And it's like, I forgot what it's called. It's a stone, man. It was like a point in time when the so-called Egyptians, so it was the Egyptians and it was us, and we kind of like united for a time. It was a stone that had like a little beetle on it, and it had like hello people, but it had the shield on it too. You understand what I'm saying? This is our stuff, man. The seal of Zion, man. And y'all thinking this is a pagan star. This ain't even a star, man. Even by the definition of America, this ain't a star, man. Y'all don't even know y'all shapes. Be technical if you want to be technical in America. If you want to call this a star, Be correct in the Zach, man. This ain't a star, man. Y'all need to understand, man, this is two triangles they would say in America, right? On somebody. These is two dawadah. This is Hebrew. This is a dawadah, man. This is a dawadah, man. Understand that, man. And we're going on past time. But with that, listen, I just cut these Christians to fist about the shield of David. This is a badge of honor for us, man.
Right.
And if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, come into I.S.U.P.K and learn the truth about the Bible, man. Learn that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians will be ruling this planet one day. And brotherhood is a weapon. Sisterhood is a weapon. Get in class, man, and learn the true heritage, man, because these oppressors are going to make fun of you. They think they're better than you.
Right.
They think they can tell you something and you're supposed to care what they think.
Right.
We the authorities on this book, not them.
Right.
We tell them what it is. They don't tell us what it is.
Right.
With that, Pakistan Corrupt at I.S.U.P.K under commanding Gen.YAHANNA, they'll be on 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And I'm gonna pass the class off to priest and officer of 500, officer of 500.
If I was to watch out around 50, powerful emphasis about a powerful brotherhood and unity class.
Most High in Christ. And y'all stay.
Israelite School of Union Practical Knowledge Security Announcements. We are the Israelite School of Union Practical Knowledge out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Group of new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they are on release for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves at the board of each invitation to teach or arrangement. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must give permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will give permission from the head to marry. Which is a commandment found in the book of Numbers, 18 verse 21, the book of Malachi, 3 verse 8 to 10. Ma'asha means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, gives his teacher priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever Bible would like, upcoming holy convocations is the feast of dedication, Hanukkah, found on the 25th day of the 9th month by a space of 8 days. This year will be Thursday, December 7th, 2023, for 8 days. Found on the first Maccabees of the 4 verse 2 to 61. So not this Thursday, but next Thursday of next week. Remind Akim and Aquafin to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, start with that. Imagine if you stand. Israel, when you want to raise your salute, but Israel, imagine, imagine, bruh. Yeah, how about I should y'all shop right with them? It's top. He said that. Sorry. Turn your sisters. Sisters, imagine, your mom's about to cover your feet connecting at a foot, like you're laying on your right hand, right on your left. When we say Barak, we'll smite the left side of the chest with your right fist. And with that, right? You do like this? Okay. Slap me. Seriously? This? Like this? Okay. Slap me on that. You will smite the right side of your chest with your left as such. But Israel, we'll do this. This is what Christ salute. But Israel. Imagine. Right. Yahweh Shemar Allah, Shimmy Al Shah. Stop. You say that?